Now, when you go to sleep at night, before it was just you building the business. Now, when you go to sleep at night, those same agents, when you partner with a company like eXp, let's say you had 38 agents that are independent, now you have 30 agents that could be an agent attractor if they choose to, because they all have the opportunity to build the cash flow model, the revenue share model. So now you have a lot more leverage and they have an incentive to do it. So when they win, you win. And when you win, they win. And everybody's working together. And that's why people are way more open to share, because it's more of a team sport. Let's talk about like a growth leverage over there, because I don't think a lot of people think about that, where, as you're building your business, pretty much there's not enough money in the bank account through a traditional independent to incentivize your agents to help grow. And it creates a leverage issue. And the thing I love about eXp is it creates leverage. So now I can help Bryan can help his agents, Sean, Scott, everybody we can all share and we can all grow together. So we're all sharing resources, the company's sharing resources, other teams, they're competitors, but also partners at eXp, which is cool. They're sharing stuff to the company. But now when you go to sleep at night, before it was just you building the business. Now, when you go to sleep at night, those same agents, when you partner with a company like eXp, let's say you had 38 agents that are independent, now you have 30 agents that could be an agent attractor if they choose to, because they all have the opportunity to build the cash flow model, the revenue share model. So now you have a lot more leverage and they have an incentive to do it. So when they win, you win. And when you win, they win. And everybody's working together. And that's why people are way more open to share, because it's more of a team sport. And I know you're a coach and you come from hockey, and I played sports a lot. And I was played a lot of team sports, and I got out of college and was really lonely. And when I got back into team building, and there's like everybody run together, it's like I brought back my sports days. But how does that compare scaling your independent in relationship to what you're doing now? You over here by yourself, and then now you have this multi-tier growth model that gives you that type of leverage.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously night and day, and all the reasons that I just explained. It's the leverage now that it creates in the time that it creates, and also the incentive for the agents. As a small broker owner, I don't think I slept for the last 2 years. I mean, a good solid sleep, because everything was on my shoulders. And when I laid my head down at night, it was like a beehive. My brain, I couldn't shut it off, because I'm constantly thinking about how am I going to grow this business when every single day I go into the office, I am bogged down by operations, and I'm thrown into this and I'm thrown into that, and I'm firefighting, basically putting out issues on a daily basis. You're helping agents through difficult times and transactions. You're doing it all. And, being able to transition into now, it's like, now I have so much leverage with brokers that we have on staff here, the staff that we have, and then my partners as well. There's such a value stack on top of what, eXp provides through the Wolfpack, that, I have access to your training. I have access to Mike's training. I have access to, Garth and Scott and Sean and everybody that's above me is providing so much value that it's like I have everything that I possibly need. I don't have to worry about those, all of those things that I used to worry about when I laid my head down at night. Is how am I going to grow? Now it's just like, how fast are we going to grow? It's like, and it's exciting because now I have agents bringing on agents, and they're excited about it because they understand that's an exit strategy. That's another thing that I want to talk about it too, is I was looking at this from a point of like, when is this ever going to end? Like, how does this end? As an independent broker owner, it's like, you don't have an exit. I mean, really think about it. If you've got it now, if you're a broker owner that's, top 1% that you figured this stuff out, then this is not for you. We're not talking about that, because you've made it to the pinnacle and you've got it figured out and you have a possible exit strategy. But for broker owners that are, 50 agents or less that are out there struggling right now, what's the solution? Where's the end in sight? And if you're in production, you can't sleep at night, you've got all this burden of everything that's going on a day to day, and you just don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, reach out to me. I've been there, I've done it, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is another solution. Maybe it's not for you today, maybe it's not for you tomorrow, but eventually it will be, because it took me probably 2 years to figure it out. And I wish I had figured it out a lot sooner, because life looks very, very different nowadays.
Yeah, well,
and this is not an infomercial about it either. It's like, this is true. I feel kind of funny saying it like that, but it really is true. Now I kind of feel like it's my mission to go out there and meet as many broker owners as I can that were in my shoes, because I can help them. I truly can. And again, it's like, if it's not for you, that's okay. But at least you know that there's an option to get out of the rat race that you're in if you're miserable and you don't have an exit in sight. Just plain and simple.
And an exit strategy, guys, is not ending up in a coffin at a young age because overworking and stress.